Who wants to do some at-home color? Anyone with gray? So what you're gonna do first is you're actually just gonna mix the two things that you will receive from your little at-home color. You're gonna just dump them in. We can all follow a recipe, right? And then we're gonna dump in the developer. Everything's gonna be exactly measured out and ready to roll. So then just stir it up. It's pretty simple. Everyone's always wanted to be a hairdresser, right? So we're gonna send you home with a brush, your exact color recipe, and a pair of gloves. So what you'll need is some sort of t-shirt that maybe you can get a little hair color on, and I always like to have a paper towel handy to wipe my hands. Let's get started. Okay, so color is mixed in the bowl, and you're gonna be getting just enough color basically to do your hairline, your part line, and then maybe a little bit in through here. So if you're like me, I get gray about every 3 weeks. I'm not trying to see this during my quarantine or any of that either. So what you're gonna wanna start with is after you've gloved up, parted on your hair down the middle, and we're just gonna start to touch up. So you've been sitting in our hair chair for a hot second, and you know the way that we get started. So you just kind of want to have clean lines and put that color right at the regrowth. If you have highlights, don't drag it down. Like I have a little highlight in my bangs, so I'm just going to kind of go a little bit easier through there. But the trend right now with the balayage, a lot of us are having that little bit of a shadow root anyway, so it's not really a massive deal for you to overlap. It's nice for you to be able to look at yourself in the mirror while you're putting color on. So you can either do that yourself, or if you can talk your little sweetheart into doing it for you, that could make it a fun night too. People are making jokes about having the mixed drinks and stuff during this time called the quarantini. So maybe mix a little quarantini, throw a little root on. You want to kind of pull it tight as you go so that you can keep nice clean part lines. And you just basically stick your brush right there, follow back, grab a hold of the brush, separate, line over. If you take too deep of a part, you're not going to probably catch all of that regrowth. So you want to make sure that you're smashing it in there really good too. And you know, hit the highlighted areas, the gray stuff that nobody really wants to see. Locked in or not, you still want to feel good about yourself, right? And this is all going away. We all do our parts. Be smart. We're not living in fear. We're living in wisdom and not gray hair. So stick a little in there along the part line, where it matters, because you know you're going to be in our hair chair soon enough, getting it done for real with all the other lovely services we're going to miss having. Until then, it's not terrible to touch up your own hair. And with us being able to give you the exact formula that your stylist uses on you, it's no sweat. It's not perfect. It doesn't matter. We're gonna see you again soon. This is definitely the last thing I ever thought I would be doing. Teaching people how to touch up their own hair. But hey, the first for everything, right? See how nice and thin that section is? Bring it over. You can do this, girl. So once you get the color on your hair, the most important thing is just leave it alone. Just kind of pull it out of the way. And like, it's not gonna matter if little tiny pieces of your highlights get hair color on there, because it all blends out anyway. It's all good. And don't get too crazy, because we're only giving you enough hair color to get the important spots done. This isn't gonna be for your whole entire head, okay? This is just gonna be the most important areas, which is gonna be your part line and around your face. So what are some of the things that you guys are doing to stay sane during this quarantine time? Are you guys binge watching Netflix or family game nights? Are you blowing up social media? What are some of the fun things that you guys have been able to find to help pass the time? I know we've enjoyed a little Xbox games. It's been fun to see my daughter and husband playing that together. My daughter tried to teach me how to play Minecraft the other night. That was interesting. I was pretty much terrible, and she laughed at me the entire time. But I think she was entertained by it. I don't know what the next 2 weeks is looking like, but thankfully I was able to go to Hy-Vee yesterday, get me some groceries for the time period, doing our parts, stay home to stay safe and to keep others safe. It's definitely a big decision to shut the salon down for a couple of weeks, but it feels like the most responsible thing to do. And we're gonna keep picking the next best right thing to do until it's time to open up the doors and get back to full speed ahead. But as you can tell, this wasn't too bad. Just a little job, a little baby sacrifice for the greater good. And for you to not hate what you look like every time you look in the mirror. So that was exactly enough color to get the job done. So sometimes what I'll do is, while my color's processing, is I'll just throw on a ponytail and I'll look like a real hot mama for the next 30 minutes or so. Take off your gloves, throw them in the trash, it's no sweat, and good luck to you. If you have any questions, any problems, any thoughts, you have the email address and you can certainly reach out to us with any concerns. Good luck to you.